Hey, good evening, scholars. It's Miss Shriver coming to you from my YouTube channel. I thought it would be a really fun idea if we started reading a chapter book together, and I uploaded me reading different chapters of our chapter book so you guys could log in and watch them like pretty much anytime you want. Before we start, if you go to Idea Bridge and you started your virtual learning today, I hope you enjoyed it. It's like a really easy way for us to continue growing our brains, even though we're not in school right now. And my friends who logged onto my classes, which is like Jalissa, Micah, Reagan, to Kyrie and Peyton and Haley, I know you logged on a little bit later to watch the video over again. Thank you so much for logging on. I'm so glad that I got to hear from you and talk to you a little bit and help you grow your brain, even though we're not in school right now. So friends, before we read, let's look at our cover page. The title of this book is called Junie B. Jones is Almost a Flower Girl. So we're going to read this evening, and I'll continue to post more and more of me reading the chapters to you guys. So for instance, this is a chapter book. It doesn't have a lot of pictures in it. So I'll show you all the pictures that are in the book, but just know it might be a second. This is just for you to listen. Chapter 1, Ricardo. My name is Jone B. Jones. The B stands for Beatrice, except I don't like Beatrice. I just like B, and that's all. I am a bachelorette. A bachelorette is when your boyfriend named Ricardo dumps you at recess. Only I wasn't actually expecting that terrible trouble. It happened today on the playground. First, I was playing horses with my friends Lucille and Grace. Then all of a sudden, my boyfriend named Ricardo turned and ran right past me. And, he was chasing the new girl named Thelma. Ricardo, I hollered real loud. Hey, Ricardo, exactly what do you think you're doing, mister? Then I zoomed right after that guy and I tackled him on the grass. And we wrestled and tangled and rolled all around. Finally, I sat on his legs and I smoothed my hair, very attractive. Hello, Ricardo, I said. How are you today? I am fine, only I just saw you chasing new Thelma. And so please, knock it off. And I mean it. Ricardo raised his eyebrows, very surprised. Why? How come? He said. I sucked in my cheeks at that guy. Because, Ricardo, because I am your girlfriend and you are my boyfriend. And boyfriends and girlfriends are only allowed to chase each other. That's how come. Ricardo just kept on looking at me. I shrugged my shoulders. Sorry, those are just the rules, I explained. Ricardo's face turned very glum. Friends, glum is another word for sad. But I like chasing new Thelma, he said, kind of whiny. It's fun. I patted his arms, very understanding. Yes, well, I don't make the rules. I just enforce them, I said. After that, I got off his legs and I sat in the grass right next to him. Ricardo didn't talk for a long time. Then finally he stood up and he shook my hand real nice. Junie B, it's been fun being your boyfriend, he said, but I think it's time we started chasing other people. After that, he waved goodbye and he ran off to chase new Thelma again. My eyes got big and wide at him. No, Ricardo, I shouted. No, you come back, come back. But Ricardo kept right on running. I felt weakish and sickish inside. I slumped back down in the grass, only too bad for me because just then the bell rang and it was the end of recess. And all the children started running to the building, but not me. I just kept sitting in the grass. My teacher called my name. Her name is Miss She. Has another name too, but I just like Mrs. and that's all. Finally, Mrs. came out to get me. Junie B, honey, she said, why aren't you coming in? What's the trouble? I looked up real depressed. Ricardo, I said real sad. Ricardo is in trouble. After that, tears came out of my eyes and my nose started to run very much. Mrs. closed her eyes. Oh no, not boy problems, she said. Not already. After that, she gave me a tissue and she stood me up on my feet and she walked me into room 9. So friends, as we read from our first chapter, Junie B has a boyfriend, say yuck! And he just broke up with her, and so now she's all upset, and her kindergarten teacher is making her go back into the classroom. Let's see what happens in chapter 2. Grinded. Mother had the day off from work. She met me at the bus stop. She was pushing my baby brother named Ollie in his carriage. I ran and I hugged her legs. Mother, Mother, I am so glad to see you, I said, because today was the worstest day of my life. I have been run through the milk, I tell you. Mother raised her eyebrows, kind of confused. Oh, I think you mean the mill, Junie B, she said. Run through the mill means you've had a hard, grinding day. I nodded my head. Yes, Mother, that's exactly what kind of day I had, because my boyfriend named Ricardo was once to chase other people around. And that news grinded me so right into the ground. I reached in my pocket and pulled out my snack cookie. Look! See how upset I was today, Mother? I couldn't even eat my snack cookie at snack time because my stomach felt so squeezy and sickish inside. Mother took my snack cookie out of my hand. She took a big, delicious bite out of it. Thank you, honey, she said. I stared and I stared at that woman because she missed the point, apparently. No, Mother, you are not supposed to eat my snack cookie, I said. You're supposed to feel sorry for me. Plus, also, you have to tell me how to get Ricardo back. Mother bended down and gave me a hug. I'm sorry, honey. I know that you're upset about Ricardo, but really and truly, Junie B, you are way too young to have a boyfriend. I think Junie B mom is right. She stood back and smiled. You're just a little girl, she said. I stomped my foot. No, I am not little, I said back. And anyway, all the girls at school have boyfriends, Mother. My bestest friend Lucille has a boyfriend named Clifton, and my other bestest friend Grace has a boyfriend named Roger, and Charlotte has a boyfriend named Ham, and Rose has a boyfriend named Vincent, and Lenny has a boyfriend named Crybaby William, and now I am all alone with nobody. Mother did a sigh. I'm sorry, honey, but all of those girls are too young to have boyfriends, she said. Please, Junie B, do not start this boy stuff so soon. Little girls are supposed to be footloose and fancy-free. I did a frown. What's loose feet got to do with this problem, I asked. Mother laughed. It's just an expression, Junie B, she said. Footloose and fancy-free means that you can run and play with anybody you want. She ruffled my hair. You don't have to worry about picking out a boyfriend until you're much, much, much older, she said. I did a huffy breath at her. But I'm already much, much older, I said. And besides, I don't want loose feet. I want the same kind of feet everybody else has. I'm not a baby, you know. I quick turned over to Ollie and I held up his teensy little hand. See this, Mother? This is a baby hand. See how teensy it is? I held my big hand right next to it. Now look at my hand. See how big it is next to Ollie's? Huh, Mother? Do you see it? After that, I picked up one of Ollie's baby's feet. And see that teensy foot? My feet are a bajillion times bigger than these baby things. I sit up straight and tall. I am big, I tell you. I am big. I am big like a giant lady, practically. Mother did a chuckle. Sorry, Toots, but I'm afraid you are still too young for a boyfriend, she said. After that, she gave me another hug, and she smoothed my hair, and then she ate the rest of my cookie snack. And friends, that is the end of chapter 2. Thank you for watching, and I cannot wait to read you the rest of Junie B. Jones is Almost a Flower Girl. I love you, and I miss you. Feel free to log into Teams and watch your videos of me teaching your friends so that you can continue to grow your brain even though we're out of school. I love you.